Hello everyone. Welcome to the first ever Lowell High School virtual Senior Honors Night. My name is Steve Gough. I am the principal here, and it is my privilege to introduce tonight's program in honor of our seniors, the class of 2020. These students have certainly experienced and overcome a great deal during their time at LHS, and especially these past 2 years. They survived the polar vortex of 2019, which resulted in 16 snow days. They made it through EEE this fall, which caused significant rescheduling of after-school events, and they are now navigating the first global pandemic since 1918. These events have in no way diminished their achievements. They have been outstanding in every regard, and I am extremely proud of all that they have accomplished. We are not defined in life by the challenges we face. We are defined by how we respond to those challenges. The class of 2020 has responded to every challenge with grace, dignity, and grit, which gives me faith and confidence that our future is in good hands. I want to begin our program tonight by thanking the Lowell community for the incredible support of our school, our students, and our programs. We will award more than 90 scholarships tonight, supported by more than 45 families and organizations, totaling roughly $180,000 to support the class of 2020 in their future endeavors. The impact of this generosity cannot be overstated, and I am again extremely proud to be part of such a giving and supportive community. In addition to our scholarships, we will be recognizing all of our students who have earned academic honors, athletic honors, and other special awards through their hard work and commitment during the course of their high school careers. This list is long because the class of 2020 has done excellent work. Students, I want you to know how proud we are of the work you have done, especially considering the challenges you've faced along the way. The recognition afforded here tonight is a testament to your character, commitment, dedication, and perseverance. You should be extremely proud of your work. Finally, I want to recognize our staff, the parents, and all of those viewing tonight in support of the class of 2020. The quantity and quality of recognition and the rigor required to earn these distinctions is a reflection of the quality not only of our students, but also their support systems. All of you. Nothing of great value is achieved in isolation. Thank you for being there for these students tonight and throughout their educational journeys. The end of this year has been difficult in so many ways, but tonight we celebrate in spite of our challenges. Welcome to the class of 2020 Senior Honors Night.
Resilience. Able to withstand or recover quickly from difficult conditions. Welcome everyone to Senior Honors Night. Tonight we honor you. The class of 2020 is truly a resilient class. Throughout all of the hardships that we have faced this past year and throughout all of our schooling, we have made it through and we are near the end. We of course cannot forget some of the memories from our school years of school. Who can forget the 39 times that we have traveled to the Wittenbach Center when we were in elementary school to learn about the ecosystems, the time that we visited the Capitol in 4th grade, all of the Pink Arrow events that we have participated through in our 13 years of school, carrying VANDERWARF through the hallway for him being a jinx, and who can forget the time when Ricky didn't even last 5 minutes in the senior game. Bertram Carr once said, "A pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity, an optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty." Through these past couple of months, we have viewed that when we all come together, we can make a pandemic slow down. We've also seen that a bat can shut down the entire world. But in all reality, don't be a pessimist in life and see all the hard and difficulties of it. See the opportunities that life gives you and be a helping hand to all. Be sure to focus on the things that you can control and do your part in life. We realize each and every day through this pandemic that we miss our teachers, friends, and administrators. So be sure to never take anything for granted. As a grade, we would personally like to thank a few people that have helped guide us to this point in our lives. We will never be able to show as much appreciation and acknowledgement that you gave us each and every day. A huge thank you to Mr. Gough for leading us in this unprecedented year and for leading us through our junior year. We hope that we made the move to a new school district as easy as possible. Thank you, Mrs. Crowley, for making sure that all of our sports got equal recognition on social media, scheduling all of our athletic events, and always being our biggest fan. Thank you to all the teachers that never failed to teach us daily, but also supported us through any time in our lives. We all know the last few months have been very hard with teaching, but we appreciate every Zoom and Google Classroom posting that you gave us. Thank you, Mr. Cummings, for always being a smiling face to brighten our mornings. Thank you to the counselors and Mrs. Pratt for helping us through scheduling and making the scholarships possible to participate in. Thank you to the local scholarship sponsors that graciously give through the school districts each year. You truly are a blessing. And finally, thank you, Lowell area schools, for the endless community support and for giving us a place to grow up. And as we keep persevering through our lives, never forget the special place in your heart that your roots have come from.
Good evening. Through the generous gifts of many families, we are fortunate to have a number of scholarships to offer our seniors. In fact, the number of scholarships given to Lowell students has grown from 8 in 1996 to 45 in 2020. Tonight, we will present 94 scholarships awards. The students have worked extremely hard and achieved a great deal. This evening, many of the students will be recognized for their efforts. We welcome these members of our scholarship community who are also watching with us tonight. The first scholarship given tonight is the Engelhardt Scholarship. This year's recipients are Bernie DeKivers, Olivia Denny, Sierra Post, Aiden Kelly, and Eliana Sandman. The Engelhardt Scholarship is awarded to one senior enrolling at Michigan State University and 4 other qualifying seniors attending Lowell High School or any public, private, charter, or home-based school and residing in the city of Lowell, Township of Lowell, or Township of Vergennes. Scholastics, extracurricular activities, and leadership are the criteria for this renewable award. This scholarship is awarded in memory of the past president of the State Savings Bank and a dedicated community leader. Our next scholarship is the C.H. Runciman Scholarship, and this year's recipient is Grace Langdon. The C.H. Runciman Scholarship is administered by the Grand Rapids Community Foundation. School activities, academics, and leadership roles are considered as a criteria for this one-year award. C.H. Runciman was a former Lowell School Board member for 38 years and served as president for 36 of those years and was an active community member. Our next scholarship is the Sue Burt Scholarship, and this year's recipient is Carson Van Noy. The Sue Burt Scholarship was established by friends and family in honor of Sue, a longtime teacher and MEA UNISERV director. This one-year award is given to a graduating LHS senior who is committed to entering the field of education. Our next scholarship is the Ray Queta Memorial Scholarship, and this year's recipient is Jenna Happy. The Ray Queta Memorial Scholarship is a scholarship provided by the Queta family and friends. The family wishes to recognize an LHS senior with a desire for pursuing school and community leadership activities. To be eligible for this one-year award, a student must have demonstrated traits of responsibility, citizenship, and motivation to succeed. The next scholarship is the Byrne Family Scholarship, and this year's recipient is Alyssa Miles. The Byrne Family Scholarship was established by the Byrne family for graduating LHS seniors. Norm Byrne is a lifetime resident of the Lowell School District. Norm, as well as his 4 children and 3 grandsons, are graduates of Lowell High School. Norm served on the school board for 14 years, serving during the building of the new high school and sports complex. The Byrne Scholarship has been set up to assist students for undergraduate, associate, and vocational degrees. The next scholarship is the Bob Perry Memorial Scholarship, and the recipient this year is Dawson Jankowski. The Bob Perry Memorial Scholarship was established by family and friends in honor of this former longtime teacher, coach, and administrator. This award is given to a graduating LHS senior athlete. Our next scholarship is the Shelby Tomzak Offrank Scholarship, and this year's recipient is Olivia Decatur. The Shelby Tomzak Offrank Scholarship has been established by family and friends to honor her shining spirit and love for life. To be eligible for this one-year award, an LHS senior must be pursuing a 4-year degree and demonstrate they have highly motivated and well-rounded student. Outstanding character, leadership skills, academic excellence, as well as involvement in extracurricular activities and sports is considered for this scholarship.
Our next scholarship is the Rotary Club of Lowell Community Foundation Scholarships. This group of scholarships are administered by the Rotary Club of Lowell Community Foundation and are awarded to students who embody the Rotary motto, service above self. Community service is the primary criteria for these awards. To be eligible, students must attend LHS or live in the Lowell Area School District and attend any public, private, charter, or home-based school. The first of these scholarships is the Hahn Rotary Club of Lowell Scholarship, and this year's recipient is Judy Reagan. The second of these scholarships is the King and Marie Doyle Scholarship, and this year's recipients are Mary Jo Beekler and Riley Fuller. The third of these scholarships is the Dorothy J. Clinton and J. Kristoff Scholarship, and this year's recipient is Ashley Bohr. The next scholarship is the Eva and Lee Lampkin Scholarship. This year's recipient is Collier Kaufman. The last of these scholarships is the Donald and Elora McPherson Scholarship, and this year's recipient is Nolan Smith. Our next scholarship is the Earl Posthumous Memorial Alto Lions Scholarship. This year's recipient is Carson Van Vielen. The Earl Posthumous Memorial Alto Lions Scholarship is administered by the Alto Lions Club. This one-year award is given to an LHS senior living in the Alto area or Lowell Township who attended Alto Elementary. The recipient must be either planning to pursue an agriculture degree or have an agricultural background. The scholarship is given in memory of Alto's dedicated community member and active club officer and will emphasize scholastic achievement, citizenship, and attitude toward education. Our next scholarship is the Alto Lions Scholarship. This year's recipient is Grady McDonald. The Alto Lions Scholarship is administered by the Alto Lions Club and is given to an LHS senior living in Alto area or Lowell Township who attended Alto Elementary. Academics and extracurricular activities are considered for this one-year award. Our next scholarship is the Alto American Legion Scholarship. This year's recipients are Nearly Bardwell and Everardo Soriano Lopez. The Alto American Legion Scholarship is administered by the Alto American Legion and is given to an LHS senior who attended Alto Elementary School. Involvement in extracurricular activities and a minimum GPA are required for this one-year award. The next scholarship is the LMS Chess Club Scholarship. This year's recipients are Kobe Ostrander, Brandon Baker, and Ian Ostrander. The LMS Chess Club Scholarship is awarded to an LHS senior who has been a member of the high school or middle school chess club and has demonstrated the desire to apply to their life the broader long-range thought, strategizing, and planning that chess fosters. Our next scholarship is the Lowell Women's Club Scholarships. This year's recipients are Emma Bennett, Mary Jo Beekler, Savannah Crace, Delaney Dimstra, Riley Fuller, Maya Kaywood, Abigail McMillan, Judy Reagan, Kyla Sanders, and Isabel Tackman. The Lowell Women's Club scholarships are available to high school senior girls and members of the Lowell Women's Club. Involvement in the club's activities are an important component for eligibility. The LWC Scholarship Committee awards the recipients for 1 year. Our next scholarship is the Hayden Family Scholarship. This is the final year of this scholarship, and this year's recipient is Dominic Lohi. The Hayden Family Scholarship is available to a graduating LHS senior who has shown an improvement in their GPA. This is a one-year award. Our next scholarship is the Kathy Tallis Memorial Scholarship. This year's recipients are Hannah Diamond, Jenna Happy, and Jada Milheiser. The Kathy Tallis Memorial Scholarship has been established by family and friends in honor of Kathy, a longtime teacher and coach. This one-year award is given to a female LHS senior athlete. Our next scholarship is the Lowell Bus Driver Scholarship, and this year's recipients are Jaron DeVito and Gabriel Hare. The Lowell Bus Driver Scholarships were established in 2008 when the bus drivers decided to start a scholarship fund. The scholarship money is deducted from their paychecks and awarded up to 2 deserving LHS seniors. Academics are considered for these one-year awards. Our next scholarship is the Lowell Area Schools Athletic Boosters Scholarship. This year's recipient is Jenna Happy. The Lowell Area Schools Athletic Boosters Scholarship is awarded to an LHS senior planning to attend a 2- or 4-year post-secondary school and has participated in a varsity sport during the fall and or winter of the current school year or a varsity spring sport in the previous school year. Outstanding sportsmanship and leadership, both on and off the field, must be demonstrated. Our next scholarship is the Austin Lancaster Memorial Scholarship. This year's recipient is Benjamin Kunikin. The Austin Lancaster Memorial Scholarship has been established by family and friends in memory of Austin, a varsity soccer player. This one-year award is given to an LHS varsity letter-winning senior athlete planning to play a collegiate sport. Leadership and extracurricular activities are also considered. Our next scholarship is the Andrea Herrera Memorial Scholarship. This year's recipient is Elizabeth Vredevelt. The Andrea Herrera Memorial Scholarship is in memory of Andrea, a 2011 LHS graduate, whose life was taken by a drunk and reckless driver. This one-year award is given by her family to honor Andrea's memory as well as raise awareness about the dangers of drunk driving. The LHS seniors with a minimum of a 3.0 GPA and plan to pursue higher education in the art field or a field related to art are eligible. Outstanding character, leadership, dedication, and the ability to make good life choices will also be considered. Our next scholarship is Louise Harper Memorial Scholarship. This year's recipient is Roy Hoyne. The Louise Harper Memorial Scholarship is administered by the Lowell Area Arts Council. Louise's friends and family established this one-year award in her memory. Each year, an outstanding senior who is pursuing studies beyond high school and the fine arts is honored. Our next scholarship is the Lowell Arts Scholarship, and this year's recipient is Carson Van Noy. The Lowell Arts Scholarship is a one-year scholarship administered by Lowell Arts and is awarded to an outstanding high school senior who is pursuing studies beyond the high school in any area of the arts, including visual art, theater, music, dance, and film. Samples of artworks, videos, photos, or resume of past art experiences are required for the scholarship. Our next scholarship is the Jeff Sweet Lasso Community Scholarship. This year's recipients are Benjamin Kunikin and Nolan Smith. The Jeff Sweet Lasso Community Scholarship is administered by the Lasso Board and awarded to an LHS senior who demonstrates a passion for sports, preferably soccer, strong involvement in the greater Lowell community, and leadership and service to younger athletes. Involvement in youth sports, leadership, and extracurricular activities are considered for this one-year award. Our next scholarship is the Greg Eldridge Memorial Scholarship. This year's recipients are Logan DeCook, Ellery Droog, Emma Organic, and Ezra Stat. The Greg Eldridge Memorial Scholarships have been established by Greg's family in his honor. Greg was a former Lowell graduate who knew how important continuing education was, not only for him, but for his 4 children and other graduates. This one-year scholarship is for LHS seniors planning to pursue a degree in business or architecture. Academics, leadership, and character will be considered. Our next scholarship is the Betty Jastifer Memorial Scholarship. This year's recipients are Mackenzie Givens and Stephanie Zallis. The Betty Jastifer Memorial Scholarship was established by the Jastifer family to recognize an LHS senior who has lost a close family member. To be eligible, a student must be planning to attend a 2- or 4-year college. No minimum GPA is required for the scholarship that may be renewed for up to 4 years. Our next scholarship is the Thomas A. Starr Green and White Scholarship. This year's recipients are Brett Evink and Chloe Hayes. The Thomas A. Starr Green and White Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior from Lowell High School who has been accepted by Michigan State University and has committed to attend MSU. The purpose of this scholarship is to recognize the honor of accomplishments and hard work of a well-rounded student. At various times between 1968 and 2002, Tom Starr taught government and U.S. history, coached cross-country, and served as athletic director at LHS. For this one-year award, the selection committee considers demonstrated leadership, good citizenship, academic standing, and involvement in extracurricular activities.
Up next is the Lowell Education Association Scholarships. This year's recipients for the Senior Leadership Award is Jacqueline Byleth. For the dependent is Jared Sweet. Each year, Lowell school employees voluntarily contribute to a scholarship fund which is administered by the Lowell Education Association. for the purpose of providing financial assistance to seniors, as well as students in grades K through 11th, to help them attend summer camps, workshops, and institutes. 2 categories are awarded: the Lowell Senior Leadership and Dependent to the son or daughter of a Lowell area schools teacher. Next, we have the Margaret McMahon Memorial Scholarship. This year's recipient is Madeline Torline. The Margaret McMahon Scholarship has been established by the McMahon family in honor of this highly respected former Lowell teacher. Seniors planning to pursue a career in teaching are eligible to apply. Scholastics, extracurricular activities, community service, and offices held, honors and awards received are considered in naming the recipients for this one-year scholarship. Next, we have the Winches Medical Scholarship. This year's recipient is Eliana Sandman. The Winches Medical Scholarship, which is the Peter Nella Jana Winches family, donated money to a scholarship fund to be used for graduates entering the medical field. The first awards were given in 1995, one to a graduating senior and others to college students in the medical degree program. Academics, school involvement, and goals are considered. This scholarship is renewable for up to 4 years. Next, we have the LAS Woody Memorial Scholarship. The recipients for this final year are Savannah Crace and Molly Fredrickson. The Woody LAS Memorial Scholarship is given to an LHS senior in memory of James D. Wood, or Woody, to recognize his enthusiastic support of school events. The purpose is to encourage students to identify their strengths and to help them make the most of those abilities. Academics, athletics, and leadership will be considered for this one-year award. Next, we have the Margaret Court Memorial Scholarship. This year's recipient is Jacob Cleaver. The Margaret Court Memorial Scholarship is a one-year award established by the Court family to honor a graduating senior. Criteria for selection would include grade point average, school activities, community activities, desires, aims, and motivation of the applicant. Margaret was an LHS class of 1958 valedictorian. She was active in many organizations, and she played the organ in her church. Next, we have the Sherry Miller Scholarship. This year's recipient is Jenner Willard. The Sherry Miller Scholarship was established in 2005 by friends of Sherry Miller, who donated money to a scholarship fund to be used for LHS seniors entering the field of education. This scholarship is a one-year award. Next, we have the Peter and Evelyn Spearstra Scholarship. There are several recipients. This year, we have Lucas Kosar, Ember Fox, Madison Halfman, Benjamin Klein, Cambry Klusterman, Alyssa Miles, Samantha Peterson, Grant Pratt, Hayden Stickney, and Caleb Swart. The Peter and Evelyn Spearstra Scholarships are administered by the Fifth Third Bank and the Spearstra Committee. The fund was left in trust by the Spearstra family to benefit LHS students. Scholastic achievement, citizenship, and school and community involvement are criteria for the awards. Students may reapply throughout their college career. The Edwin F. Doyle Scholarship also has several recipients. We have Danica Cup, Evan Groenwig, Roy Hoyne, Jennifer Martinez, Ryan Sickinga, Caitlin Sickinga, Rayanne Woody, and Malcolm Benema. The Edwin F. Doyle Scholarships are administered by the Grand Rapids Foundation. The funds were left by the Doyle family for the use of Lowell High School students. A 3.0 GPA is required, along with extracurricular activities and community involvement. The Doyle Scholarship is granted to high school seniors for 1 year. Up next, we have the Gary Rivers Scholarship. This year's recipient is Dominic Poplinski. The Gary Rivers Scholarship has been established by the Rivers family in memory of Gary, a longtime wrestling coach. Criteria includes an LHS senior letter winner in wrestling who has been involved in the program and served as a role model for younger wrestlers throughout his demeanor and assistance. Okay, we have the Mandy Tischler Scholarship, and this year's recipient is Kaya Zimmerman. The Mandy Tischler Scholarship has been established by the Tischler family in memory of Mandy, a varsity softball player. An LHS senior varsity softball player who demonstrates sportsmanship, dedication, and a strong love of the game will be awarded this one-year scholarship. Next, we have the Patricia Fox Harberts and Robert A. Harberts Scholarship. This year's recipients are Aaron Fox and Natasha Marsh. The Patricia Fox Harberts and Robert A. Harberts Scholarship is available to Lowell area schools graduating seniors pursuing an undergraduate degree or vocational certificate at an accredited 2- or 4-year nonprofit college, university, or trade school in the United States. Eligible students must have a minimum GPA for this renewable award. Now we have the Thomas Wilcox Scholarship. This year's recipient is Austin Smith. The Thomas Wilcox Scholarship is awarded to an LHS senior planning to attend a 4-year college located in the state of Michigan. This is a 1-year award. Now we have the James Edward Hale Scholarship. This year's recipient is Savannah Crace. The James Edward Hale Scholarship is a scholarship fund provided by the Hale family and friends. To qualify, a student must be an outstanding LHS senior with experience in coaching or working with young people. No minimum GPA is required for this 1-year award. All right, up next, the Philip V. and Sylvia M. Fredrickson Foundation Scholarship for Children of Heroes. This year's recipient is Gabriel Hare. The Philip V. and Sylvia M. Fredrickson Foundation Scholarship for Children of Heroes has been established by the foundation and is awarded to a degree-seeking Lowell High School senior. The student must be a child of a full-time, current, retired, or deceased firefighter, police officer, or paramedic EMT, or have an educational focus in the field of emergency services and have a 2.5 GPA or higher for this 1-year award. We have the Philip V. and Sylvia M. Fredrickson Foundation Scholarship for Children of Teachers. The recipient for this year's award is Jared Sweet. The Philip V. and Sylvia M. Fredrickson Foundation Scholarship for Children of Teachers has been established by the foundation and is awarded to a degree-seeking Lowell High School senior. The student must be the child of a full-time, current, retired, or deceased teacher or a Lowell area schools employee and have a 2.5 or higher GPA for this 1-year award. Next, we have the Yeiter Family Scholarship. This year's recipients are Noah Hayden, Madison Stevens, Lucas Kramer, Kaya Zimmerman, and Shai Steinberg. The Yeiter Family Scholarship was established by Betty Yeiter in honor of the Yeiter family. This one-time renewable scholarship is awarded to a senior of Lowell High School planning to enroll at Grand Rapids Community College. Betty was a longtime teacher in the Lowell School District, teaching history, geography, and civics. She taught at the country school located south of Alto, Runciman Elementary, and retired from Alto Elementary in 1984. She continues to volunteer at numerous organizations in Lowell and give back to her community. Scholarship criteria includes a 2.5 GPA or higher, extracurricular involvement, a strong work ethic, and community involvement and/or work experience.
We will now recognize the seniors graduating with cum laude honors. In order to receive this honor, graduates must have earned a cumulative 4-year grade point average of a 3.5 to a 3.74. They will receive a silver cord that will be worn at commencement identifying them as a cum laude graduate. Dawson James Jankowski. Emma Ruth Hancock. Raina McIntyre Placer. Jaron Michael DeVito. Mackenzie Kelly Givens. Kobe Allen Ostrander. Aaron Scott Fritzma. Lauren Haley Booth. Braden James Hamilton. Adrian Michelle Johnson. Cade Alan Solomonson. Anna Sky Gaskin. Abraham Edward Janinga. Ellery Aaron Droog. Paige Marie Romig. Danica Sue Cup. Hayden Patrick Stickney. Donald Logan Staley. Brianna Marie Lakowski. Ember Sue Fox. Acalia Marie Foreman. Ashley Nicole Bohr. Dominic James Poplinski. Braden Thomas Race. Carissa Michelle Mansfield. Connor James Kleinedler. Emma Noel Bennett. Caitlin Rose Rankin. Miles Landon Drosky. Logan James Hudson. Alvarado Soriano Lopez. Ezra Aaron Stat. And Mary Josephine Beekler.
The next group we will recognize are those seniors that are graduating with magna cum laude honors. In order to achieve this honor, graduates must have earned a cumulative 4-year grade point average of a 3.75 to a 3.94. They will receive a gold cord that will be worn at commencement, identifying them as magna cum laude graduates. Zachary Daniel Swart. Emma Lynn Organic. Lucas Benjamin Kosar. Brett Riley Evink. Renee Juniper Woody. William Logan Martin. Caleb Robert Swart. Carson Denise Benoy. Olivia Marie Decatur. Kaya Catherine Zimmerman. Sebastian Christopher Zizmansky. Cassandra Ann Thomas. Alexander James Kleinedler. Nigel Arthur Mika. Kara Marie Corsick. Jacob Lee Huff. Madeline Ann Revere. Bradley Walter Boss. Malcolm Thomas Venema. Madeline Lee Torline. Mitchell Chase Snarsky. Riley Marie Fuller. Marissa Paige Berg. Sophia Ray Hornick. Craig Thomas Hudson. Abigail K. Davis. Jenna Earhart Willard. Stephen Russell Moore. Cambry Nicole Klusterman. Bernie Logan DeKivers. Jennifer Teresa Cooper. Stephanie Ellen Zallis. Austin Theodore Smith. Isabel Laurel Tackman. Tyler J. Sikinga. Isaiah Mackay Persian. Kryn Sandra Beach. Lillian Kathleen Cooper, Austin Hunter Palatini, John Tyler Sherman, Maya Lene Kaywood.
We will now recognize the Summa Cum Laude graduates. In order to achieve this honor, graduates must have earned a cumulative 4-year grade point average of a 3.95 or higher. They will receive a gold honor stole that will be worn at commencement, identifying them as a Summa Cum Laude honors graduate. This year's Summa Cum Laudes: Skylar Jordan Young, Grant Walter Pratt, Anderson Jacob Edward Anschutz, Lucas Allen Kramer, Eliana Elizabeth James, Hannah Claire Diamond, Carson John Van Vielen, Neely Rain Bardwell, Judy Ellen Regan, James Emilio Fotis, Grady Edward McDonald, Samantha Marie Peterson, Phoebe Louise Lohman, Chloe May Hayes, Madison Victoria Halfman, Logan Gabriel DeCook, Elizabeth Orpha Vriedevelt, Ian Jeffrey Ostrander, Alyssa Nicole Melnick, Genevieve Ladine Lyon, William Lee Coons, Jared Robert Sweet, Collier James Kaufman, Brandon Nicholas Baker, Jacqueline Monique Byleth, Aiden Robert Kelly, Nolan Matthew Smith, Delaney Grace Dimstra, Kyla Marie Sanders, Brennan Sean Michael Pulowski, Megan Johanna Meyer, Lark Matland Sawyer, Natasha Renee Marsh, Aaron Alexander Fox, Benjamin Philip Kanukin, Jacob Ryan Cleaver, and the salutatorian for the class of 2020 is Sierra Catherine Post. The valedictorian for the class of 2020 is Eliana Elizabeth Sandman.
The athletic department is honored to recognize some outstanding senior student athletes from the class of 2020. The first group to be recognized is our OK Conference Scholar Athletes. The OK Conference criteria establishes the award to be presented to a senior athlete with a cumulative GPA over 3.5, who participated in at least 4 athletic seasons and earned at least 1 varsity letter during his or her senior year. We have 69 OK Conference senior athletes. Andy Anschutz, Brandon Baker, Neely Bardwell, Kryn Beach, Marissa Berg, Lauren Booth, Mary Beekler, Jacob Cleaver, Jennifer Cooper, Lillian Cooper, Lucas Kasser, Savannah Crace, Olivia Decatur, Logan DeCook, Hannah Diamond, Bernie DeKivers, Miles Drosky, Brett Evink, James Fotis, Ember Fox, Aaron Fritzma, Anna Gaskin, Madison Hoffman, Braden Hamilton, Chloe Hayes, Jacob Huff, Dawson Jankowski, Collier Kaufman, Maya Kaywood, Aiden Kelly, Benjamin Knukin, Alexander Kleinedler, Connor Kleinedler, Cambry Klusterman, Kara Korsek, Lucas Kramer, William Coons, Brianna Lachowski, Keegan Laux, Phoebe Lumen, Jenna Lyon, Natasha Marsh, Grady McDonald, Megan Meyer, Nigel Micah, Stephen Moore, Ian Ostrander, Brennan Pawlowski, Dominic Poplinski, Samantha Peterson, Alexander Pollock, Grant Pratt, Braden Race, Cade Rogers, Eliana Sandman, John Sherman, Austin Smith, Nolan Smith, Mitchell Snarsky, Cade Solomson, Ezra Statt, Logan Staley, Caleb Swart, Zachary Swart, Sebastian Szymanski, Maddie Torline, Skylar Young, Stephanie Zalis, and Kaya Zimmerman. Congratulations to our OK Conference Scholar Athletes. The following students were recognized by the Michigan High School Athletic Association as this year's Scholar Athlete finalists for Lowell High School. Marissa Berg, Hannah Diamond, Samantha Peterson, Lucas Kasser, Ben Knukin, Grady McDonald, Brennan Pawlowski, Grant Pratt, and Nolan Smith. Congratulations to our Michigan High School Athletic Association Scholar Athletes. It is now my honor to award our Athletes of the Year. This honor is voted on by the varsity coaching staff. This year's Athletes of the Year are Megan Meyer and Austin Boone. These two student athletes both led their teams to state finals during their senior seasons and were recognized in the state of Michigan as all-state athletes, and both also received national recognition in their respective sports. Congratulations to Megan and Austin on being selected as our Lowell High School Athletes of the Year.
Hi, I'm Justin Miller on behalf of the Lowell High School Health and Phys Ed Department. I am the department head. I'm here representing Ms. Cody Chahaki, Mr. Heath Kent, and Mr. Jacob Hinnigy. This year, we'd like to recognize one male and one female student who exemplifies exactly what we think is important as a student and what we've recognized over the last 4 years. There's no other time than this time, with the president said, of the importance of internal motivation. And I think both students do this. This year, our female recipient is Kylie Rao, and our male recipient is Collier Kaufman. What this reward exemplifies is a student that demonstrates the standards of the health and physical education standards here at Lowell High School. It demonstrates their responsible personal and social behavior, both within the school and outside the school, and including good sportsmanship, character, citizenship. Demonstrate leadership, and we believe that they're a positive role model for their peers. And it is my pleasure to offer this award to both Kylie and Collier, and we wish them both a life of fitness and a great life in their next step. And thank you for being great representations here at Lowell Schools.
Hi, I'm Olivia Miller, one of the visual arts teachers here at Lowell High School, and it is my honor to award Natasha Marsh for the Art Excellence Award. I've known Natasha for 4 years, and the minute that she stepped into my art classroom, she has not only been a joy to work with, but her talent is unmatched. She has exceptional skill and talent to the point where sometimes I'm in awe of her skill and not sure whether I could do what she does. Her warm heart and her strong work ethic also makes her a leader in the art classroom and beyond. She's wicked smart and has her own creative ideas, and she surpasses me at times in her own ideas and intellect. She will do exceptional things with her creativity and is going to school for fine arts next year. Thank you, Natasha, for allowing me to teach you and to be your teacher. I am beyond blessed and fortunate to have a student as great as you.
This year's business department has selected 2 outstanding individuals to award the Business Student of the Year to: Eduardo Soriano Lopez and Jenna Perry. Eduardo exemplifies what it means to be highly employable. Through classes like Intro to Business, Personal Finance, Intro to Accounting, and Work-Based Learning, the business department has been continually impressed by Ave. He's demonstrated every LHS employability skill at the top level, including time management, citizenship, teamwork, critical thinking, leadership, communication, adaptability, independence, technology use, and productivity. Eduardo arrives and leaves with a positive demeanor and attitude daily. The work he performs and produces in and out of school is top-notch. He's always willing to lend a helping hand to someone, and he's the best that we know. We know that any business he will be an incredible asset to. Jenna Perry has taken several business courses over her years at Lowell High School, and she has earned a 4.0 in every one of them. Jenna has demonstrated every one of LHS employability skills, as well as this year was editor of the LHS yearbook. Her leadership skills are outstanding, and everyone in the business department agrees that Jenna will be a huge success in any career she is pursuing. She is responsible, dedicated, and has a work ethic that is beyond those of her peers. We are proud to have selected Jenna Perry for this award. Best of luck to our 2 outstanding business students of 2020.
Hello, my name is Jamie Christians. It's my honor to be here on behalf of the faculty of the Lowell High School English Department. While I want to acknowledge the successes of all seniors who have persevered and endured to reach this special milestone, my purpose today is to shine the spotlight on an elite few whose performance stood out across 4 years of English classes. While we know that all students love all their English classes, we also know that English class can be hard. Reading critically, writing well, researching thoughtfully, and sharing dynamically requires discipline, patience, and determination. It's difficult to excel in an English class if one is rushed. The most successful English students not only work with their heads, but they also invest with their hearts. They set their own standards, and they often exceed those set forth by their instructors. The students being honored here embody all of these traits and more. We have 2 categories of recognition in the English department. The first group is being recognized for excellence in creative writing. These students have each separated themselves in the classroom and beyond. They've been original, colorful, and inspirational. They push the boundaries of the conventional and explore the possibilities in their own voices. They publish independently and go above and beyond to foster creativity in others. For this, we recognize R.J. Hohen, Rayanne Woody, Caitlin Sickinga, and Leah Breadwell. As these four leave Lowell High School and move on to their future endeavors, it's our hope that creativity will stay at the heart of all they do. Creativity is often the ingredient that separates the average from the exceptional. Your contributions will continue to elevate you to amazing heights. The second group being recognized is for overall outstanding academic achievement. This number is always small and represents the best of the best. To be eligible, students must have taken the most rigorous path available in the English pathway and must have excelled in every class along the way. What does that mean? Well, that these students took English 9, English 10, AP Language and Composition, as well as AP Literature, and they earned A's in every term in each of those classes. That's very hard to do, and it makes this accomplishment very prestigious. These students are gifted readers and writers, but more than that, they push through adversity, they ask great questions, and they maintain high standards every day. These students are motivated, determined, and focused. For this, we recognize Sophia Hornick, Natasha Marsh, and Sierra Post. As these three outstanding students leave LHS to make their mark on the world, we are confident that excellence will never be far. You are leaving a legacy that will long be remembered. We hope you stay in touch. Seniors, as long as you live, effective communication will be critical. It's our hope that each of you has experienced something in your English classes that will prove to be vital, interesting, worthwhile, and memorable. Our goal was always to plant the seeds so that as you continue your growth in education, in work, in life, you'll have the skills to process information, think critically, and share openly. Good luck to all of you. Congratulations, RJ, Rayanne, Caitlin, Leah, Sophia, Natasha, and Sierra. Thank you, and be well.
Good evening. My name is DEANNE Ayala, and on behalf of the Math Department, I'd like to present the Outstanding Mathematician Award to Bradley Bass. This award reads, "The Lowell High School Mathematics Department has recognized your keen insight, comprehension, and success in the study of calculus." I never had the opportunity to have Bradley in class for longer than a week. It was after a short period in Algebra 2 when he came up to me and basically said, "I don't think this is challenging enough." Then he asked if he could go to Honors Algebra 2. There's not many freshmen that would ask for a bigger challenge in math. We made it work for him after confirmation from his parents. He continued to look for challenge because through a combination of advanced placement classes taken here through dual enrolling, Bradley has completed college equivalents of Calc 1, Calc 2, Calc 3, discrete math, linear algebra, and differential equations. Reminding you, he is just now graduating from high school. Congratulations, Bradley.
All right, so pleased to be quasi-speaking to the senior class tonight. I've treasured this class ever since you scurried around the freshman center your first year here at LHS. I would catch glimpses of you when you ventured down the gauntlet of the science hall. You would avoid eye contact. You would stay close to the walls. You would quietly eat your cheesy in-between class snacks. But as you progressed in your time as a Red Arrow, you eventually took over the science hall. Territory conquered, and now you are what I quasi-see in front of me. If I could use one word to describe the class of 2020, it would be steady. Steady in attitude, steady in work ethic, steady in performance, steady as a rock. Just visualize a rock right now. That's you. You're a rock. Like a rock, I was strong as I could be, like a rock. Just thought I'd throw in some music there for you guys. I want you to know that I and the rest of the LHS staff feel great regret that we could not finish the year together and have the typical celebrations for you. But I want you to know that we are rooting for you totally. Miss you guys and always wish the best for you. With that, the Science Department at LHS would like to recognize 6 amazing people tonight with the Senior Honors Award in Science. We're going to start with Skylar Young. Skylar, a quiet smart, a sneaky smart, a tenacious, never let up smart. This lady has done nothing but impress us in her tenure at Lowell. Skylar has an impeccable work ethic and attitude. It would be difficult to outwork this lady. Skylar has taken and achieved amazing marks in AP Bio, AP Chem, Research, and Anatomy and Physiology. Skylar has been accepted into the Drew Scholars Program at MSU and plans to enter pre-med. Miss Young's dream is to become a doctor for a nonprofit in the vein of Doctors Without Borders. Next, we have Carson Van Vielen. Carson, instantly likable, consummate positive attitude, book smart and people smart. You would hire this kid and you better have a science position open. Carson has taken AP Chem, AP Physics, Calc ABC, and has been in Science Olympiad for 4 years. Mr. Van Vielen has been accepted into U of M and plans to study chemical engineering. His dream is to move and travel to Europe and pursue a science career there. Lark Sawyer. Lark, always down to business and soak in every detail. Multi-talented, hugely talented, hardworking, and treats others well and with ease. Lark excelled with flying colors like missing 2 points all year flying colors in the science curriculum and in AP Bio and AP Physics. She has been accepted into the U of M College of Engineering and will be majoring in mechanical engineering. Miss Sawyer's dream, is to work in sustainable and renewable energies or perhaps biomedical prosthetics. Next we have Ellie Sandman. Ellie, kind of quiet, but silently building an amazing resume. Kind and giving. Extremely hardworking and detail-oriented. About to make the world better. Ellie has been an outstanding science student ever since arriving as a freshman here at LHS. She's excelled in AP Bio and plans on starting her career in pre-med at Hope College. Ms. Sandman will go on to be an outstanding member of the medical community and work for the benefit of human health and wellness. Aaron Fox. Aaron. Steel trap. Undoubtedly prepared. Meticulous, polite, and engaged. You want him on your team, but better yet if he's your lab partner. Word on the street is that he has found at least one error on every test he has ever taken. A truly amazing student who excelled in AP Chem and in Science Olympiad, Aaron has been accepted into U of M also and will be majoring in biochemistry. Mr. Fox plans to do research in biomedical technologies and pursue a scientific career. Our final award tonight is what we call the Rick White Award. Given to, in the eyes of the Science Department, the student who personifies outstanding achievement in the sciences. We are pleased to give the 2020 Rick White Award to Jenner Willard. You cannot help but like this person. Smart, joyful, caring, and hardworking. He's literally like the sun. Everyone kind of gravitates toward him. Peers, staff, underclassmen. He has taken research, AP Chem, AP Bio, and often came in on Saturdays to care for his C. elegans worms in the study of neurodegenerative diseases. He wants to become a high school science teacher and may one day replace one of us. I've listened to some 30-plus senior speeches in my career and in my life, and many of them have discussed the process of entering an uncertain future. A younger me would have shrugged. It's sobering to come to terms with the real uncertainty right now. Sure, it's uncertain, and I know it's cliche, but you guys should keep shooting for your dreams. We'll get through this, and you will need to embody the steadiness I sang about prior. Be steady like a rock. Peace, best always from the Science Department.
Hello there. My name is Clay VANDERWARF, member of the Social Studies Department. And the Social Studies Department would like to honor 13 seniors for their exceptional commitment and excellence in a majority of our advanced placement courses, along with the tremendous leadership they have shown in our very successful Model United Nations program. They have captured the essence of the study of history described by Eugene O'Neill. There is no present, there is no future, just the past happening over and over again now. This year, in their study of the Constitution and politics, they grasped what are today the remarkably prophetic words of Thomas Jefferson: the society that wishes to remain ignorant and free can be neither. With enthusiasm, we thank you for your contributions in the diverse field of social studies, and with a glad heart, we wish you the very best. This year's honorees are Brett Evink, Craig Hudson, Ben Kanukin, Ben Klein, Nigel Micah, Brennan Pulowski, Dominic Peplinski, Judy Regan, Cade Rogers, Abigail Sanborn, Jared Sweet, Carson Van Vielen, and Elizabeth Vredevelt. Thank you.
Good evening, students, parents, and loved ones of the class of 2020. I am here to honor students that have shown an outstanding amount of dedication and commitment to the theater department. Normally at this time, I would ask everyone who has participated in any of our productions in the last 4 years to stand. So instead, if you are watching this, please, right now, I still want you to stand. I want you to dance in place. I want you to wave your arms. I want you to sing aloud and recite one of your favorite lines. Just go crazy, because you're not in the Performing Arts Center under pressure of just standing quietly. It takes many to put on a production. We have sets, we have costumes, we have lights, we have props, etc. It takes a full village. So at this time, what I am going to do is I am going to select 2 students that have showed an amazing amount of dedication to our productions. Our first student, and I was going to tell you, I'm not going to make a huge production out of this because we've already had our productions this year of William Shakespeare, his complete works. We've done the Merry Christmas show, and we had 1 weekend of Freaky Friday. So at this time, I would like to acknowledge a student who has shown some amazing dedication over the last 4 years. So at this time, for his amazing amount of dedication, I would like to acknowledge Willem Jewell. He has been part of every production. He has come and participated when it isn't just a production, helped in our art shows. He is most notably known for a role as Santa, when Santa needed to be super slender because he didn't eat, and also a biology teacher because he's a little disgruntled because he is not going to let those frogs stink up his minivan again. Our next recipient is an actress who, when she was a sophomore, had to basically be held by the hand to walk into auditions. She knew what she wanted to do. She knew her love of song and theater was strong, but being able to get in front of people and do an audition was so difficult. You'd have never known that looking at Emma Organic this year, as she was cast in the lead role as Ellie in Freaky Friday. She had dedicated herself taking her senior year. She had 2 choir classes along with private lessons, many of them right after a rehearsal of 2 hours also. The dedication that Emma shown needs to be recognized. I would like to close with saying again, it takes a full village. Every single student that has been part of any of our productions needs to be very proud at what they have given to our department. Thank you, class of 2020. Thank you for the memories. Good luck.
Hello, class of 2020, parents, friends, and family. My name is Mr. Hahn, and I'm the band director here at Lowell High School, and it is my pleasure today to present the senior awards for the band department. Usually I acknowledge the seniors and present senior awards at our spring concert, but of course, due to circumstances, we don't have a spring concert this year, and I'm happy to announce our award winners in this way. I would like to say up front that yes, seniors, at some point in the hopefully not too distant future, you'll be receiving your band varsity letter and your instrument pin. As soon as the manufacturer reopens, I'll be placing that order. Each of the awards I'm announcing today has its own plaque in the band room with the name and the year of the recipient. Today's honorees will join the list of past award winners, and current and future students, family members, and community members can go into the band room at any time and see your names displayed as examples of musical excellence. At some point in the future, the honorees will also receive a trophy or certificate to commemorate their achievement. The first award I'd like to announce is the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award. It is my pleasure to announce this year's Louis Armstrong Jazz Award winners, Brad Boss and Leah Bredwell. Congratulations to you both. This year I'm awarding the Jazz Award to 2 students, which is very rare. But both students have demonstrated a love for jazz, as well as a commitment to developing their interest in their craft. Both students also play multiple instruments, sometimes switching between band and jazz band. The next award I'm going to announce is the Rice Marching Award. This is awarded to the most outstanding senior marcher and was created by my first class of seniors, the class of 2004. That group of seniors wanted to acknowledge excellence in marching and came up with the idea to name it after my predecessor, Mr. Rice. I thought it was a great idea, and usually I have Mr. Rice here at our concert to present the award himself. It is an honor to announce this year's Rice Marching Award winner, Emma Blakey. Congratulations, Emma. Not only is this year's winner an excellent marcher, but is also a strong leader who's willing to do her utmost to help her section march and play their best, oftentimes coming in early or staying late to help individuals. She leads by example, setting the standard for other marchers in the band to follow. The last band award that I'm going to announce today is a John Philip Sousa Award. The John Philip Sousa Award is given to the most outstanding senior band member and is nationally recognized as well, meaning that other schools in the country, most schools in the country, in fact, honor the most outstanding senior band member. It is the only award also that I allow students to vote for. The criteria for the John Philip Sousa Award is simple. The recipient doesn't have to be the best musician or the most popular or even the leader in the band. The criteria for students is simply to select the one senior who best represents the values of Lowell High School Band. As always, there are many fine members to choose from, and without exception, the students select a very deserving award winner. This year is no exception. This year's John Philip Sousa Award winner is one of the finest students I know. This year's winner of the John Philip Sousa Award is Lark Sawyer. She is an excellent musician, one of the top students in the school academically, an outstanding leader, and is truly committed to the current and future success of the band program. Well done, Lark, and congratulations. In closing, I'd like to say thank you to the class of 2020. Thank you for being a band, of course, and committing yourselves to what I hope was a wonderful musical journey. Hopefully it doesn't end here. Whether in college or perhaps later in life, I hope you continue to play and make music. And if you never touch your instrument again, I hope you continue to enjoy and love music, and I hope that music continues to be a significant and enriching part of your life. In the end, seniors, you and I may not remember what we played at a festival or what songs we played on the concert, but we will remember our time together. And I remember our time most fondly. Seniors, you are excellent students, excellent athletes. You may be excellent artists and excellent musicians. But to me, you are excellent people. And I am a better person for having known you. Class of 2020, congratulations and thank you.
Hello, I'm Shay Klomparents, and I will be presenting the World Language Department Awards as well as the Leadership Awards. The French Department Award this year goes to Nolan Smith. Congratulations, Nolan. Nolan's love of learning, self-motivation, positive attitude, and dare I say, natural charm are all contributing factors in his receiving this award. As a freshman in French 2, Nolan was already an inquiring mind that wanted to know. His natural inquisitiveness comes not from a desire to achieve a letter grade of perfection, but rather from a love of learning. This year, as a senior in French 4, Nolan continued to push his learning beyond the requirements of the classroom. In the words of Madame Jarko, which I agree with 100%, Nolan has been a pleasure to have as a student. You always set the standard high for yourself and for others that follow. You are not so much a teacher's pet as you are a teacher's ideal student. I wish you the best of luck in your future, which I'm happy to hear that you'll be continuing to study French. I know this little speech is torture for you to listen to, which makes me smile. I considered making it longer and more rapturous, but I contained myself. Bon chance. Signed, Madame Jarko. And for our Spanish awards, first we would like to congratulate 2 students who received passing scores on the AP Spanish test. Typically, AP Spanish is a senior-based class, so we never really know the results of the test until after graduation. However, 2 students, as sophomores, were able to take AP Spanish and successfully pass their test. Congratulations to Bradley Bass and Eliana Sandman on accomplishing this great task. Another student the Spanish department would like to congratulate is Lily Cooper. I'm not sure if many know that last summer Lily spent 3 weeks in the region of Puebla, Mexico, as part of a mission trip. It was a very intensive trip that required her to spend 3 additional weeks prior to traveling to Mexico, preparing for both the language and the work involved in the trip. Mrs. Dent wishes she could have taken a before and after video of Lily to show the unique transformation that took place for her. She came back in August absolutely glowing and communicating fluently in Spanish, so full of confidence with the Spanish language and knowledge of Mexican culture. Her presence and willingness to take a leadership role in our highly participatory class was incomparable. Lily plans to continue to study Spanish at Calvin College, and we look forward to many Spanish conversations with Lily about the programs that she'll be taking part in. In addition, we'd like to wish Lily the best of luck on her oncoming AP Spanish test. We wish all 4 of these students success in their collegiate endeavors. Felicidades. The next awards I will be presenting are the Leadership Awards. This award goes to students who have been members of either Student Council or Youth Advisory Council throughout high school and have modeled excellence in leadership. Over the past few years, I've had the great pleasure of working with these amazing young leaders. They have shown great dedication to improving our school as well as serving our community. They have organized homecoming, prom, blood drives, spirit weeks, teen driver safety events, food drives, and mentored 8th graders, just to name a few. They have committed themselves to learning and growing as leaders. These students are role models to their peers in the areas of hard work, character, and class. I'm proud to have worked with them over the last few years, and they will forever leave a mark on my heart. The Leadership Awards go to Mary Jo Buechler and Brennan Pawalski. Congratulations.
My name is Amanda Alt, Advisor of National Honor Society, and I have the privilege of recognizing seniors who are being inducted into National Honor Society. These students were selected by the Faculty Council of our school based on scholarship, leadership, character, and service. Emma Bennett, Lauren Booth, Mary Jo Buechler, Brett Evink, Braden Hamilton, Donald Staley, Hayden Stickney, Ezra Stat. Congratulations on becoming a member of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program. We wish you the best.
My name is Patrick Russell. I'm one of the assistant principals here at Lowell High School. I have the honor of awarding Ms. Kyla Sanders with the Perfect Attendance Award. This award is given to a student who has not missed a single day of school during his or her freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior year. This takes a tremendous amount of dedication, perseverance, and good health, and good luck. We are very proud to present this award for perfect attendance to Kyla Sanders.
To earn the rank of Eagle Scout, the highest rank in the Boy Scouts of America, has been a significant achievement since its inception in 1912. The title Eagle Scout is synonymous with character, integrity, commitment, and perseverance. Those who have earned this rank throughout its history have gone on to become astronauts, Supreme Court justices, political dignitaries, military officers, and even a president. 3 members of the LHS class of 2020 have earned this distinct honor, and it is my privilege to recognize them here. Colin Clark, Brecken Pawlowski, and Hayden Stickney. Congratulations on your outstanding work and achievement.
The National Merit Scholarship Program is an academic competition for recognition and scholarships that began in 1955. The commended students in the 2020 National Merit Scholarship Program are Jacob Cleaver and Lark Sawyer. Over 1.6 million students entered the competition by taking the PSAT. Commended students placed among the top 5% of these students and are recognized for the exceptional academic promise demonstrated by their outstanding performance.
The Rachel Penninga Award recognizes a graduating senior who has shown the ability to overcome a medical condition or disability while still having extreme success. Rachel was a student in the early 2000s who suffered from a medical condition, but never let that slow her down. I remember distinctly where she sat in my classroom and her strong character, wit, and commitment to excellence. She was a very hardworking student, both at school and on her family farm. She tragically passed away in a car accident one evening while returning home. This award honors her bravery, perseverance, and work ethic. Mrs. DECKROW will now introduce our Rachel Penninga Award recipient, Mr. Jared Sweet.
There are very few people in Lowell that do not know Jared Sweet. The Sweet family has been invested in Lowell for decades. Between Mrs. Sweet's impactful teaching position at several LHS schools, now Unity, the older Sweet brothers' impressive soccer careers in previous years at LHS, Jared's middle brother Jake currently coaching, or Mr. Sweet's impressive coaching legacy with Lasso. This family has impacted many, many people. I mean, even one of the scholarships tonight is in Jeff Sweet's name. So when Jared Sweet was diagnosed with Duchenne muscular dystrophy at 5 years old, the news rippled through our community quickly and shook us all. We thought about the entire family and how this would forever shape each one of their futures. But mostly we thought of Jared. How terrible, how hard, how unfair. We thought about how he would eventually be in a wheelchair with limited mobility and what that would look like. We thought about all of the hurdles. Fast forward to 13 years later to this moment today. When we look at Jared, we are inspired, humbled, and encouraged. Despite his handicapables, as he calls them, we are looking at a young man graduating with an impressive 4.143 GPA. We are looking at a young man who has completed 8 of our 14 advanced placement courses and 2 GRCC dual enrollment courses. We are looking at one of our soccer team managers who knows the game better than most. We are looking at a successful Model United Nations participant who could probably debate any politician out there and send them running. Throughout his time at LHS, we have never once heard Jared complain, make excuses, or take a shortcut. Instead, this young man works harder, hustles longer, and deals with what life has dealt him with a smile on his face and a witty sense of humor most people, definitely I, envy. Jared's ability to deal with an unwanted situation with such class and optimism is a lesson we could all use, especially in these times. We have had the pleasure of watching Jared evolve and find his passion over these last 4 years. It brings us no greater joy than when a student finds their career passion and it seems the perfect fit. We believe Jared has truly found his perfect fit. Jared aspires to go into journalism and write about the world. He wants to write nonfiction pieces about topics he cares about, including sports, politics, and general pop culture. A journalist shares their findings through their own personal lens. We know the world will be a better place for looking at things through Jared's lens. Jared, you inspire us all every day, and we cannot wait for the world to get to know you like we do. We are so very proud to call you a Red Arrow. Our deepest regret right now, Jared, is that you cannot see the standing ovation that we know would be happening throughout the entire LPAC. We know all of your classmates, their families, and the staff would be standing and clapping for you. You deserve that. Please hold on to that thought and the vision of that as you move on to Grand Valley and your next great steps. We think the world of you.
When you visit the campus at Lowell High School, you cannot help but meet Mr. Cummings, because he's everywhere. Mr. Cummings is our campus security director. That's his job here, but that does not describe what he does here. He does his job very well, but he spends most of his day just helping people in any way that he can. He's full of positive energy, and whatever the need, Mr. Cummings is there. His job is campus security, but his mission is to make people feel good about who and where they are. He is improving our school one small act of kindness at a time, and in that way, he is a role model for us all. So much so that the final award of the ceremony is named in his honor, the Kurt Cummings Award. The award is given each year in recognition of a senior who demonstrates kindness, a positive outlook on life, and a heart for service, often in the face of significant adversity. This year's recipient is Xander Hamilton. Xander is a kind-hearted, unassuming young man who certainly faced difficult circumstances during his senior year. No matter the challenge, Xander remained positive and focused on what he could do to stay connected to and support his community here at LHS. Again, this year's Kurt Cummings Award winner is Xander Hamilton.
Xander Hamilton, I am honored to give you this award. There were a lot of students considered. The counseling office and office staff were involved. Seniors, it has been a great 4 years for all of us. I had a wonderful time saying good morning every day, sharing stories with you during lunch periods and handing out candy, and you always said thank you. I enjoy watching you at all the events and having fun. In closing, remember, if you think you can, you're halfway there. I will miss you all. Good luck. And smile, you will burn calories.
Thank you to all of the community members who have supported our school and this class over the past 4 years. Thank you, parents, for sharing your students with us. It has been an absolute privilege to work with and serve you. Thank you, class of 2020, and congratulations to all of our recipients. You are to be commended for your achievements. On behalf of the entire faculty and staff, thank you for all that you have done to enrich our tradition here at LHS. Learners today, leaders tomorrow, Red Arrows for life. Good night, and go Red Arrows.